everyone, my name is Maria Smishko and today I would like to share my craft room with you. Until February 2022, I lived in Kyiv, Ukraine. But when the war started, I was forced to abandon home and leave my scrapbook goodies. I have been living in Thailand on Phuket Island since June 2022. I was able to transfer only a small part of what was left at home. I already bought something when I lived here. Now I don't have as many scrapbook supplies as I used to. And now we are going to take a look at everything in my room. It's definitely not finished and it will change several times during my stay here in this home. Sorry for my bad English, I'm trying to improve it. So, this is my craft room. When you first walk in, standing in the doorway and facing my desk. It's from IKEA. I do all of my crafting here. I have second desk for my computer work, so editing and uploading my videos and all of that stuff. So I'm going to try to give you a little panoramic view first of my room. My room is not super big, but it works for my needs. So the things that I love most about my craft room are these large windows. I really like the palm trees outside and I love my balcony. I like drinking coffee and admiring the beautiful view here. Here is my work desk. And I want to show you all the goodies in these drawers. On the table I have lamp, candle, craft mat. This is for handling my phone, for filming, ruler, paper trimmer and some brushes. And this desk has more drawers, this and this, and underneath I have a trash bin. So let's start with drawers. This drawer has my Prima boxes. I have a lot of boxes. Distress boxes. It's patinas from Scrap Ega. I like them too. Some acrylic paints from Finnabair and my distress paste. This one, crackle paste. The next one has all for stamping, my sprayer, sponge for cleaning my stamps, silicone mat, my inks, my acrylic blocks, inks. I have more black inks, my, oh I forget, my blending tools, sponges, distress crayons, my archival inks with swatches. I have 3 bins with these inks. And I have mini distress inks and the pencils, watercolor pencils, from Tim Holtz. My tool for stamping and archival ink cleaner. Here I have different toppings, sequins, beads, glitter, dots, metal flakes. This drops, I like it. Some more flakes and art stones from Prima. Resin drops, I made them myself. And more sequins. This drawer has all my embossing supplies, my embossing powders, glazes, my heat gun, embossing ink, some swatches for my glazes. I have a lot of Lindy's embossing powders and many wow embossing powders, but a lot of them I lived in Kyiv. It's not there are not of all my embossing powders. It's only part of them. And the bottom drawer has all my supplies for resin art. Inks for resin, pop-up pigments, gold and silver, more pigment inks. Then I have glossy accent and crackly accent here, glowing powder for resin, Petri inks, alcohol inks, and my small molds. I like it so much. And I have this ultra thick embossing powder, but I haven't used it yet. So. Here I have my art platform magnetic. Big size cardstock and watercolor paper and big trimmer. These are all my tools that I use very often. My glue, I like it. Acrylic block, long pencils, pens, score tool, and other. My knife, some glue, scissors. I like good scissors. Date stamp alphabet. Here I have staple board, fuse. I'm using it for my Project Life album tools for eyelets. I forget the name of it. My eyelets and crocodile for corner. Big eyelets, I like it. Punch angle rounder and one more punch. And a ruler. In this drawer I have my washi tapes and my metal embellishments, metal decorative elements. For example, this one, shapes, Tim Holtz metal bands. My magnets. Prima box. Other metal embellishments. I love these tiny clips from Tim Holtz, and there are my brads, acrylic elements, brads, oh. Clips, small, bigger, this one. Paper clip for my junk journal, travel books and other. Here I have my binding tools. It's for binding. It's for punch for discs. Binding discs. This one. This planner punch board. And I have alphabet punches for it and number punches. Also, here I have washi tape from 49 and Market and stickers from 49 and Market. And last, my desk drawer has brushes for my oxide inks, glue, pens, this one, art brushes, super tape, it's real sticky. This desk is not interesting. For my computer work. So my notebooks here. And battery for cameras and some electronic supplies. Now we are going to move on to this storage. Here is my Project Life album 2023. Here I have cardstock. This one. Drawing paper. More cardstock. Acetate paper for alcohol ink, Yupo paper, and rice paper from Mixed Media Craft O'Clock. In this part there are memorabilia for my junk journals and travel books, some tickets and other. The next one has scraps, acetate scraps, leftovers from cardstock, and my magnet sheet for organizing my dies, cutting dies, and scrapbook paper scraps, and this for my project life sheets, and covers for planner. One more paper, watercolor paper, synthetic paper for alcohol inks, and I have also book for junk journal. I like to use these pages. Sheets for my planner, and all my stencils. I like to use stencils. I really often use them, and I have a lot of them. This drawer has frame punch board for envelopes, alphabet punch board, it's for my fuse, label maker, and label maker tapes. And one more crocodile, it is broken. This drawer has base for album, graphic 45 base for album, Tim Holtz base for clock, and bulbs and other. Here has my ribbons, laces, lines, and eco leather. I'm using eco leather for making album covers, travel book covers, and even for cutting some decorative elements. So I have a lot of eco leathers. This is my scoreboard and glass mat. There are my paper pads, 12 by 12 paper pads, my die cutting machine, and printer for printing my photos. I really like my scrapbook paper, and I want to work with paper pads. But I don't have enough time for all my paper collection. There is a 8x8 paper. And one 6.5 by 6.5 paper pad. Next I have Graphic 55 8x8 paper pads. And some 6x8 paper pads by 49 and Market. And I have my 12x12 Graphic 45 paper pads here. And here I have cardstock and craft paper. There are my 6x6 paper pads. So let's go to this drawer. It has my sprays. I really like Distress Oxide sprays. They are my favorite. It has acrylic paints. I have Sparks, Opal Magic, and metallic paints from Prima. I have drops from Nova and pearls from Ranger. So I have magical from Lindis. It's cool for inking something, and I like to work with them. Here is my another trimmer for making vintage edges. My covers from Craft O'Clock. I like to use them. Some paints and texture paste. White gesso. And the bottom drawer has all my decorative elements. I have some die cuts, some stickers, some ephemera sets. I'm organized. I have organized them in plastic pockets, the same size. I have small pockets, middle pockets and big pockets I'm using for my dies, for my stamps. I have my decorative elements from Graphic 45, flowers, ephemera sets, have some cards, stickers. The cards I'm making with my daughter. Cards. It's only a small part of cards, my cards. And chipboard sentiments, mixed media craft clock, stickers, ribbons. I like these ribbons from Fortina and the market, and some alphabet stickers, set for the cards, chipboard, so here I have all elements for decorations: albums, journals, travel books, and other. Now let's go to these shelves. So I have up top my finished albums, and not completely finished, but there are all my albums which are made in Thailand. This is plate holder from IKEA, but I'm using it from hold my craft mat. This, I forgot to name this. And my stamp platform. Oh. This is my stamps and dies space. I've organized them for the most part by topic. There are kind of all my miscellaneous, and I'm making my own stamp sets and die sets and putting in plastic pockets. So, for example, my vintage set. Some sets have a label. New Year set. And one more. And here are my graphic 45 stamps. I'm keeping them in original pockets. The next shelf has tropical sets and sea sets. Oh, travel sets. I live in tropical islands, so I'm using them very often. Dies. The bigger shelf has stamps and dies which I'm using for decorating, for filling my junk journals and other journals. Alphabet, stamps, background stamps, and some butterflies, numbers, stamps, and other. This background. Frames, splatters. Here is my dies for junk journal, envelopes, folders, frames, simple shapes, and other. Alphabet, some tags, some film frames, some words. My favorite stamps. And last shelf has stamps, dies, and stencils, which I'm using. Then I'm making cards with my daughter. She so like it. Here I have my brushes. This is holder for cosmetic brushes, but I'm using it for my art brush. My canvas and my travel book, junk journal, which I'm making now, which I'm crafting now. Here I have my distress oxides, distress oxide inks. Next shelf, empty album, paper for photos, for printing photos, and supplies for my die cutting machine. My adhesive, swatches for my inks, it's alcohol inks, and patinas maybe, yeah, and patinas from Ranger. I'm using them for inking jewelry, some metallic elements, or elements from resin. And here I have my alcohol markers. And at the top I have big molds. These are my new molds. And very big molds. Here are my fuse mat and media grip mats. 3 pieces. And here I have my resin elements, my ready resin elements for decorating. At the top I have my epoxy resin all supplies for my resin art, embossing folders, 3D, not 3D, and fabrics for making covers and other. Here I have my Lindy sprays, my impasto, ink refresher, watercolor paint, my glue, and hot gun, this dot runner. Here my daughter's markers and my flowers. I have Prima flowers, Graphic 45 flowers, and other. Here I have a rest space. So this is my space. I hope it was interesting to watch my room tour. Thank you for watching. Bye bye and see you soon.